What's going on, everybody? Rashard Ease here, having a good, grand time. But let me tell you why. Because I'm chilling with my brother, my homeboy. Yeah, we both from the Ham, Birmingham, Alabama. Now, he talks a little bit more smarter than I do, so I'm going to keep it hip. He going to keep it intelligent in a different way. I'm talking about none other than JS20000. JS20 Stacks. JS, my guy who been rocking with me since before, but definitely since transitions. JS, what's going on, brother? Are you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
All right. Okay. What's up? What's up, man? All right, man. Hey, well, look, you always keep it cool. I know I talk with a little bit more excitement, and I'm really excited, because we got some things to talk about. All right. But maybe you play it cool and humble because we're talking about you and your stuff. So um, I'm just proud, man, to have you down, and to be down with you and to hear your first single, man, or your first single off your album. This is not your first single. But this is your first single off of your album. The song Natural, bro. My goodness. Look, man, let me tell you something. That song is hot, it's beautiful, and it's natural. Pun intended, I guess. Maybe. Okay, yeah. and but I'm so proud, man, because you, at least in my opinion, you're not just a producer, you're definitely a producer, but you create, and you just make good sound. So I want to ask you, man, look, I'm sure you get this, what's your inspiration? But instead, I want to know what was behind the song Natural. Like, why did you name it that? And why is it on your upcoming album? Like, why did you want to put that on your new project that's coming out? So there we go. We'll start there.
Well, being that the title of the album is Extramentals, I figured that what the underlying theme of this particular track is trying to convey is something that is more or less something that is, I guess, missing in our society right now, and that's our basically our connection to nature, our connection to what the natural world encompasses. And in in this particular regard, I attempted to simulate that with having an acoustic space in the track, so to speak. What I have is a trumpet, but yes, it's an acoustic instrument that plays through the synthetic uh, background, so to speak, of the track. And the way it's kind of analogous to how you would have uh, a a flower or a rose that grows through the cracks of the cement. And it kind of speaks to you in that way. It kind of, you know, nature is that force that is kind of indomitable. It can't be defeated. It can't, it can't be destroyed. So in this particular sense, I was trying to emulate the essence of nature coming through whatever man has made it. Nature itself cannot be defeated. It has to. It's a constant.
Oh, okay, it's okay. Bringing that up, how you just said that, and with me being a forester and doing a lot of things, outdoors, like, would you say, like, were you, like, I don't know, I guess, where you were when you came up with this, like, were you, recognizing that you're really demonstrating in the song, the full power of nature, or at least power of nature, it can't be defeated. There is a disconnect between humankind and nature, if you will, or force, as some may say. Did you get your inspiration by being out in natural settings? Like, did something come on you when you were out walking in the field or in the forest or something? Or, or was it just more of an organic as you're creating the sound and then you're going, this is where I wanted to go, you know?
Yeah, I would say it was probably more of the latter. But it was also just me just observing the outside world, even through the window of my bedroom. Just observing what's going on outdoors. In contrast to what's going on through our screens, through our social media, through our television, and so forth. nature tells an entirely different story, and nature's story is actually simpler.
Mm, okay. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that? You said nature's story is actually simpler.
Well, I think that it's a message that even even small children can understand once they get out into an interface with nature, in the sense that they're outdoors and they're just running around and being in the, running through the breeze and the trees and the grass rustling and all of that. And it's kind of it communicates a certain language to people that it in regards to how people would perceive, say for instance, if you're just in a urban environment walking down a sidewalk with cars honking and skyscrapers and trains and all of these other types of things going on, and it's more of a disorganized, kind of chaotic kind of environment compared to what you would have in nature, which is more, it's more of it's a controlled, silence, but it's not really silent, but it's a more controlled, more peaceful type of environment. But nonetheless, it's something that is soothing or calming to the spirit versus what you would have in a more urban environment.
Look, everyone, I hope as you're hearing this, here's my brother making, okay, a juxtaposition, in my opinion, to nature through his music. And I just find that, fascinating that we, have a lot of challenges going on in our country, whether it's politics, death of people, and in addition to our connection or disconnection, to nature. So I'm just proud, like hearing JS say that tells me that we're doing some of the right things because he just said it. This is not rehearsed. So you know what? Even though I'm enjoying talking to you, why don't we just go on and play this, for the people, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play, it's about a 4.5 minute song. So what I want us to do is like maybe play, let's play about half of it, okay? And give people a chance, like just, like to hear the music and, and just to vibe to it. And so everyone, this is like one of my, like favorite, songs here. Let me see, I'm gonna just need my brother just to give me a host capability here. And then we're gonna play this, we're gonna play this song. JS, still there?
Yep.
Hey, all right. Uh, man, that whenever we get to that breakdown right there, I start moving. I'm like, oh, that's so nasty the way he did that. Oh my goodness. You know, man, curious, like, do you have any like favorite, trumpeters or favorite, instrumentalists in particular, that you like kind of vibe on? Just as I'm listening to that, I can't say it sound like anybody. You got your own sound, but sometimes we, can dig on some other folks. You have anyone in particular?
Oh, well, I guess since you asked specifically about trumpet, I do have, well, of course, Miles, Miles Davis, but also Woody Shaw, another jazz trumpet player I
Yes.
listen to a lot. Woody Shaw, um, Freddie Hubbard,
Freddie. Yes, Freddie
and
Hubbard.
so, and Hugh Masekela, a South
Yeah.
African guy.
So I definitely heard of him. Whoa. And you got a
And,
name. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
but I would say as far as, overall influences, it's very, I mean, it's quite varied. You know, um, I mean, I have, well, let's see here. Uh well, there's Aphex Twin. I listen to a
Okay.
lot.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, LTJ Bookham is another
LTJ.
guy I
Mm-hmm.
listen to a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy, there's an artist known as Pharaoh, Faro, Pharaoh.
FA. Mm-hmm.
I was I listen to a lot of his stuff, and there's another guy, Rykard,
I know.
Rykard.
Yes. You've exposed me to rock hard. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I hope everyone who hears this, you got some new people to go listen to if you haven't listened to them. JS definitely has an amazing sound, a special way that he can see the world and see things, and I feel like it comes out in his music. And while he's brilliant, while I think that you are brilliant, I think that you also found a way to speak through your music. So, um, just real quick, I want you to tell the people, okay, this song is on what project and when does the project come out?
Ah, yes, this song is on Extramentals, and it is set to be released on the 29th of January of this year, 2021.
Here we go, y'all. 012921. All right, okay. I want everybody to go out, get this record. No, I want you to buy this record. I want you to download it. I want you to stream it. We want you to share it because this is only good music. Hope you don't mind me saying this, JS. We make at Easily Branch, we make what we call Save Your Life music. So there's always a message in it. And we believe that if you can tune your mind and your heart, you can basically save your own life. And JS is definitely not a stranger to that, with the things that he studies, the things that he teaches about. And we're going to get into that a little bit in the next interview because JS is more than an instrumentalist or more than a producer. JS has a number of other things that he's doing. So, JS, let's go out. Let's take them out some on natural. Let me just ask if you have any last things to say, and then if you want, I'm just going to close out and like let the song play just a little bit more. Okay.
Well, I would just say, just well, as far as the overall album is concerned, it's just a musical journey, just as far as what your, mind picks up from it is what you make of it, basically.
Y'all got to respect that. What your mind picks up and makes of it, that's what it is. You see, that's a true teacher right there, y'all. That's my brother. I love him. I think you all gonna love him too. So y'all, so everyone get ready. Like I said, this my guy, this my man, 100 grand. I should say 20 grand, right? But he's been down with me for a long time, and we've been doing music together for a long time. And I'm just glad that you all get to hear this. So as I close, so as we bring this to a close, everybody, we're going to get back into. Just going to let you finish hearing this amazing, beautiful song. All right, everybody. We're just gonna give y'all that. If you want to hear the rest, you go get the single, you go buy it. It's out. It's everywhere for you to get. And until next time we see each other, peace. My brother JS20000, Rashard Eves, we signing off.